Gravity no longer bound me. Though my body was that of flesh and blood, it now soared like a swallow. I'll glide so low, I'll be a hair's breadth away from scraping the asphalt of the Shuto Expressway. A train bridge came into sight before me. Across it raced one of those new steam engine locomotives that just debuted this year. Just this year? What? Okay, what's the actual technology of this world? The steam engine is synonymous with the economic revolution and kicked off a wave of technological advancement. It was also the first step towards mechanized technology. I doubt any of the great technological geniuses of the past would have expected it to make a comeback after the nuclear age. Okay, what? So it is actually our time, but we've advanced so much that we came back to Steam again? Man, Steam really is the best, huh? After all, this game is not on the Epic Games Store. Of course, though it resembles an old steam engine, its operating principle is completely different. After coal, then oil, and then the atom, humanity got its hand on a new ultimate fuel. Dreams? Magic? Love? It was called Spiritium. When Spiritium engines convert energy, they expel large clouds of a mist that resembles water vapor. And so the haze of counter-Spiritium engines' exhaust has become the mark of a massive city. I happily burst through the vapor billowing out of that steam locomotive. A forest of skyscrapers awaited me on the other side. All over were buildings with Victorian Art Nouveau themed designs, like a scene out of the 19th century. The brick facades and spires were beautiful. The golden glitter of the brass steam pipes tangled over every surface was also gorgeous under the floodlights, so it's kinda steampunky, I guess? There were also Japanese-style electric billboards interspersed throughout it. That slightly twisted yet strangely appealing contrast was the essence of the Tokyo metropolis at night. The cityscape's style and fashion sense were all reminiscent of the 19th century. However, behind the artistic veneer celebrating the rebirth of an economic golden age, lay state-of-the-art inventions that could fairly be called the ultimate in human tech. And at the cutting edge of that cutting edge, it had finally become possible for a flesh and blood human to fly like this. Is this us flying through the air? And is this Disneyland in the background? Of course, this power was only available to a few people so far. I was one of those lucky enough to enjoy this privilege. Also, I guess, with great power comes great responsibility. Every era and every society is fundamentally crap when you get right down to it. But there's one thing I can say. Being granted the ability to fly freely like this makes me glad I was born in this era. I'm glad I was born in this one because it makes me read this game. Being careful not to fly too high, I raced through the forest of skyscrapers and billboards. This felt way more like flying than staring down from above it. The newspapers keep saying we should cut down the number of electric billboards to avoid disrupting the city scenery, but I kinda like this look. After all, Tokyo has looked like this since the day I was born. Why should I give a damn about the ancient Tokyo those adults long for so much? This is our Tokyo. As I continued to pick up speed, I slipped past billboards that stretched out over the road and seemingly competed with each other. Greater Tokyo Securities, Mio Spiritual, Yaoya Rosu Life Insurance, Cure All from Manchido, Mental Displays by Fujix, Cat Karaoke Sushi Cosplay, now get 101 as our wheel spins free, oh god, gotcha. Aizai Foodstuffs, eat wisely, mighty soldiers of a rich nation. Snacks recommended by the National Defense Boys Clubs. Coca-Cola. The Coca-Cola bottlers are the official sponsor of the International Battle Standard Festival of Peace. I glanced down and saw a gleaming swarm of cars blanketing a highway that wound through the downtown district. I don't know, but let me just go on a little rant here. The fact that the text box is so narrow kind of breaks up the sentences into weird parts. I would have liked it if they just increased it by about 2 centimeters to the right and to the left. That would have been enough already. The exhilarating feeling of gliding right over all of them was by far the most primal part of the primal joy of flying. You know, You forget this feeling if you don't fly every now and then. It's only natural that flying through the air is exhilarating. At that moment, a little frog character hopped into the corner of my mental display. So we have that too, huh? It was Salcom's beloved mascot, Keropollo. Then, it made a mental announcement with that funny default voice. A friend has arrived, Pollo. Immediately, a friend started talking to me through my Kizuna. Like Kizuna AI? Who the heck's doing that? I'm busy focusing my mind by remembering my primal self. Well, I guess there's only one person it could be. You don't have as many friends, or why? Hey! Taking a nice relaxed pleasure flight in a place like this? That's Jaden. Man, Jaden, I like your top. Leave me alone. I bet you haven't warmed up enough yet, huh? Well, super genius Jaden has come to play with you. Sheesh, you're such a pest. It was my annoying partner. He never leaves me alone, even when I'm trying to focus my mind in solitude. Yeah, warming up's important. For someone like you, at least. Heh. As if you didn't expect me to show up right now, about now. I'm flying for my own sake. It's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Baka! Are we going tsundere for him already? Oh my god. You're such a cute tsundere, Meow. He is a boy though, right? I'm getting confused here, to be honest. What a pain in the ass. Okay, sure, I'm in. I don't want people blaming me if you screw up later on. Activating dimension container, Pollo. So, are we using competition rules? Activating Reaper's Eye. Friendly unit Jaden located. Richard Spring is hostile, Pollo. Nah, we can leave it like this. You like this place, right? Hostile unit Jaden has activated its Reaper's Eye. We've been located, Pollo. Don't act like you're doing me a favor by saying that. We don't need a killjoy-like rules. Let's just go all out on each other. Aw, that music is mwah. While we smack-talked each other, we both started circling the Neo Spiritium building, hiding behind it. It blocked our line of fire, but in a gauntlet fight, cover like something from an infantry battle meant nothing. Time to get started. Let's play. Oh, I like this. Oh? Are they really doing this in the middle of the city? I mean, did they activate something earlier that would, like, take care of all the collateral? When Meow thrust out his right arm, a burst of luminous angel feathers danced around it, and one after another, guided missiles winged into existence. That's just a crazy concept, isn't it? It looked like an ancient magician summoning familiars. Yeah, that's... it has to be some magic shit. The missiles launched one after another, circling around the building and aiming for Jaden on the opposite side. Then, not a beat later, Meow summoned into existence a massive 7-barreled Gatling gun. I see 6 barrels, by the way, but okay. Big enough that it covered his body. How did they not pick that up? It's 6 barrels! Am I counting this wrong? After all, just as Meow had launched guided missiles around the building, Jaden had launched missiles back at him. Oh my god. Epilepsy warning. The missiles that appeared one after another from beyond the skyscraper were met by Meow's Gatling gun. They were rapidly caught by the hailstorm of bullets, exploding one after another, bursting the skyscraper's windows to glittering dust. The Gatling gun, which floated in the sky above Meow's right hand, was exactly like those loaded onto warships to defend against anti-ship missiles. These were supposed to weigh over 9 tons. Holy shit, it has to be huge. However, it continued to float there over Meow's arm, as if it weighed nothing at all. I see the way you're guiding your missiles is as twisted as ever, Meow. Jaden intercepted Meow's guided missiles, which had come flying around him in the same way. If they had come flying via a traditional maneuver, aiming directly for their target, it would have been easy to intercept them. However, these two could control the flight paths of all the missiles they launched. For that reason, no computer could completely intercept the volley of the high maneuverability missiles as they approached along such complicated trajectories. How does a human do it then? Does he have heightened reflexes or something? The missiles were being guided by humans, so it took a human to intercept them. I'm not sure that's how it works, by the way. Your missiles are pretty twisted too. Duking it out with you would make anyone twisted. They circled at high speeds, shooting down the missiles that chased them one by one. Naturally, both were simultaneously guiding missiles, intercepting them, and also controlling the speed and direction of their own flight. It would be impossible for a normal person to do all this at the same time. That's why Gauntlet Knights were admired by children. No, by people everywhere. In a battle between superhumans like this, how you fool your opponent is vital. Even games that appear to be completely intellectual, like chess and shogi, are eventually decided with a physical contest, depending on the glucose levels in your blood. They were being chased by swarms of missiles flying in complex trajectories, constantly intercepting them, while still firing missiles themselves and looking for a chance to corner their opponent. Doing so was brutally exhausting, and the instant you gave your opponent an opening, they take advantage of it and end the whole thing. That was how a standard one-on-one fight between Gauntlet Knights went. So you think you can win if it's an endurance dogfight, huh? Don't forget, Meow. I know, you're a super genius, right? Yep, I'm super genius Jaden. The next instant, Jaden scattered glowing feathers through the air as he changed his movement pattern. He turned at the right angle, heading straight towards the floor of the building. He burst through the massive glass windows and flew inside. Do they have no, care about people around them? The entire 58th floor of the Mio Spiritium building is a single observation deck restaurant. He raced through the empty restaurant, sending tables flying. Why is it empty? Guess because it's night? While playing a fierce game of tag with guided missiles, Jaden had also been investigating. He had access to floor plans for the Mio Spiritium building that had been the center of the dogfight. The building screening the two of them from each other had instantly become a shortcut. Sorry, I stumbled over it heavily. You little... I'm a super genius! Hear me roar! Whoa! The entire building was pierced as he performed an all-out body slam backed by a force field. Despite that, Meow just barely managed to dodge. He kicked off the empty air and sent glowing feathers flying, changing his direction in a right angle and plunging straight down. Of course, Jaden hadn't been naive enough to hope that his surprise attack would land a clean hit. However, in dodging, Meow had been forced to make too sudden of a vector change, and the anti-G8MS in his body had used up almost all of its energy in an instant. Oh. So is it like Nanomachines, son? Energy depleted! Beginning recharge, Puyo. Until you're fully recharged, you can't do anything at all, Puyo. Without any energy left, Meow lost all control and could do nothing but let himself freefall straight down. Well, you did enjoy it earlier, so might as well make the best out of this now. His energy would recharge soon, but in an extreme close combat situation like this, that pause would be utterly fatal. Jaden was looking down on him from above in complete control. Their raw, unaugmented gazes crossed. Jaden swung his right arm down, scattering glowing feathers about as he summoned a .50 caliber heavy machine gun. Holy crap. Enemy unit Jaden has achieved target lock. Energy recharge in progress. Evasive maneuvers highly recommended, Puyo. But too bad, Puyo. You're still recharging, so you can't do anything, Puyo. Oh, but even if you're in freefall, you can still pray, Puyo. Hehehehe. What a smug little frog. God damn it, this new version of Kero Puyo sure is an asshole. Gotcha! Meow! Ignition. Huh? Even when supplemented by the Reaper's Eye system, which makes it possible to observe the entirety of the surrounding area, people tend to focus on a single point when they get excited. In that instant, all other directions become blind spots for them. So by the time he saw that, it was already right behind him. At exactly the time Meow made his emergency dodge downwards, he had summoned a missile directly above himself. He had just summoned it in mid-air, nothing more. It was merely a floating object, not guided or moving in any way. So it had entered freefall and was now right behind Jaden. However, it wasn't as though he hadn't given this missile any orders. It had just one. And that was to explode after a few seconds delay. A massive explosion engulfed Jaden from behind. An instant later, pure white angel feathers were scattered all over the area in front of the blast. Did we kill? No, we didn't kill him. It was a sign that rejection shield had blocked the explosion. A Gauntlet Knight wouldn't succumb to a little attack like that. They could fly about at will, arm themselves at will, and also shield themselves at will. It was an invincible shield, usable only by Gauntlet Knights, who could perform a Drysic conversion on Spiritum unaided. A rejection shield. They could extend it instantly, blocking any sort of attack. However, depending on the strength of the attack and whether the defender was taken by surprise, doing so could expend a massive amount of energy. You got me! Huh. As if I'd let you win with a little trick like that. It had been a completely unexpected trap, and it had resulted in a blast to the back at extreme close range. Jaden had used up almost all of his energy in an instant. Triggering it at such close range would have taken you out with the shrapnel too, but you got me to put up my shield and block it. You really are crazy, awesome and totally screwed up, Meow! Sending glowing feathers scattering with the last of his energy, Jaden rapidly accelerated towards Meow. And Meow, who was in freefall, waited for Jaden as he came to settle this. Jaden! Meow! Surrounded by dancing fragments of glass, glowing wings, and shrapnel from the blast, the two men with raised fists collided. Yeah. Gotcha! Is it a double fist? No? Yes? Maybe? You know, when both hit themselves at the same time? As the pair descended in freefall, two punches containing all of the strength crossed. It was a cross counter. This is what I'm talking about, a cross counter. This is what I meant. Of course, there had to be a word for it. So, would they take each other out? For dinner? No. Guess they absorbed it or something? The victor was clear. Oh, the arm is not long enough. If you're short, that means your arm's short too. Right, Meow? Jaden's right straight definitely reached Meow's cheek. But Meow's right straight didn't make it. The right straight, sorry. The difference in reach was obvious. Damn it! In the end, the showdown between Gauntlet Knight aces was decided not by wit, nor physical strength, nor glucose levels, but by height alone. Their energy was recharged and they regained control, rescuing them from the shackles of freefall. Holy shit, you're man-led, Meow. I hate this right arm. Get me a saw. It's coming off. And I'll replace it with a rocket fist. Ha 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 ha. Sweet, let me know when you do. I'll even give you special permission to punch me. That's a promise, okay? Don't you go forgetting it. Still, I'd expect no less from you, Meow. I thought I'd launched a perfect sneak attack, but if it had been perfect, he wouldn't have been able to set a trap so quickly. I'll bet he figured I'd come at him through a shortcut and waited for me. I moved first, so I was able to make it through the chaos somehow, but if I'd been a heartbeat slower, and if Meow had finished his preparations, I probably would have been taken out neatly. Not bad, partner. I may have won by a nose, but the battle's far from... I'll let you win, obviously. I mean, you always get pissed when you don't win in the end. Naturally, I lost on purpose for the sake of your mental health. Huh? And I was trying to be gracious winner too. No matter how you look at it, my trap worked perfectly and I won. In a real battle, it wouldn't end with a punch, and my recharge would have been at least 1 second sooner. Then, if it were a real battle, I would have blown you away with a force field and slammed you against the wall, winning! Ha, damn it. We almost closed out that scene so neatly, and now you've ruined it. Though he said this, Jaden laughed, looking somewhat amused. Meow wasn't really the sore loser he sounded like. They had both just been scuffling and playing. And look, now he's smiling too. However, his expression transformed utterly a second later. But you know what? That was way too reckless, putting your body on the line with a sudden sneak attack like that. In a real battle, we would have taken each other out. Or you might have hit the building and blown yourself up. Aren't you supposed to be a super genius? Then don't fight in a way that'll end in a mutual kill with both you and the supernormal enemy. I know that. We were playing, so I just had a bit of fun, okay? And that's not all. The paths of those first suppression missiles was too simple. You keep getting stuck in a pattern without twisting it up a bit. And you wasted time when intercepting missiles. Your trajectory when dodging was weak too. Just look at the trajectory data, 3 seconds after you started intercepting missiles. What a pointless maneuver. Jesus Christ. Fucking Meow is just laying it on thick here. Get rid of the loss from this part, and you would have had enough energy to finish me off in the final clash. And look at the trajectory data from 23 seconds later, 24.2 seconds later. Make gravity and inertia your friends instead of wasting your anti-G8 MS. Hey, are you listening to me, Super Genius Jaden? I can only hope for his sake that he isn't. Great. Here comes lecture mode Meow. Meow sent him bits of battle action data one after another, marked with red annotations. God. Is Meow Mr. Smarty Pants? At first, I thought this guy was so annoying, acting like he was my instructor or something. However, when he lectures people, he's definitely not letting his emotions get the better of him. The things he points out are always accurate. Really? It feels like emotions are running pretty high here. And most importantly, he really does watch people. Normally in a fight, you only think about how you're gonna take down your opponent, about how super strong you'll be when you win, right? Meow is always watching his opponent when he fights. Always thinking. It might sound weird, but when I put it this way... Oh no, it might sound weird when I put it this way, but he's always seriously thinking about his opponent's feelings. However, the way you demonstrated parallel thinking by searching for a way to strike back while playing tag with missiles isn't bad. You used evasive maneuvers to gain yourself a moment of time to stockpile your mental resources, which you then employed effectively. Judging by your level of strain, you minimize the amount of unused mental resources throughout the fight. Well, it's not like I can leave any of my brain unused in a fight against you, Meow. See? He really does look closely at his opponent's feelings. He may never miss it when someone gets clumsy or screws up, but he also never misses when people work hard. So Meow is slightly autistic, but he can still do the whole social stuff apparently. I tried in my own way to make use of the precious advice he gave me in our previous match, and it looks like he really noticed. You tried in your own way to confront the problems you had the last time we fought. That's what makes you super genius, Jaden. Nice work. Damn, Meow can be kinda nice. Damn it, why the hell am I blushing at a compliment from a guy? Oh my god. This is why I've never had any desire to quit being your buddy. Oh. A friend has arrived, Pollo. 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 Then, my Kuzuna's Kero Pollo notified me that a bunch of friends had arrived at once. Sheesh, can't you let the two of us flirt alone in peace? Oh my god, Jaden. You got the gay for Meow. That's nice. Holy hell, that's even nicer. It's Gunhild. Seriously? Just when you should be trying to preserve your sugar levels, you start up an all-out battle? We didn't do much. Just a bit of a warm-up. Right? That's right. Just a bit of light stretching. Oh, is it all a simulation or what? Huh. Your blood sugar levels don't agree. Friendly unit Lilia has registered as hostile. Friendly unit Koshka has registered as hostile. Oh? Oh my... Holy... Wow, well, the one to the right looks just like my type. Let's hope this one isn't a boy. Who could have guessed we'd find a couple kitties playing in a place like this, meow? Well, this looks like a place worth smashing. Oh my god, it gets even better! Blue hair? Oh, Chloe! Oh. Oh my god. If only you could see my face right now. Hey, Lilia Koshka, stop that! This is no time for a battle. I won't forgive you for having fun in a place like this while we were getting bored to tears by that ceremony, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Oh fuck, she's a real cat, look at her face. I was so bored. Time to blow off some steam to make up for it. So they're all crazy psychopaths fighting with each other constantly, I guess, because the power went to their heads? What do I take from that? Let's see who can take down the others first, meow. There's no way I'd ever lose to a hick like Koshka, meow. Don't make me laugh. I'll take on you and all the others and crush you. Go ahead and do it if you can. I'll beat up Meow and Jaden and plant you upside down in the Siberian permafrost, meow meow. Enemy units Lilia and Koshka have activated Reaper's Eye. You have been targeted, Puyo. Enemy unit Lilia is summoning an anti-air mine dispenser, Puyo. Enemy unit Koshka is summoning an anti-gauntlet sniper rifle, Puyo. Fucking hell. Hey, just stop it already. Jesus Christ. That Oppai. And the fucking hips as well. I only just noticed, but look at them hips. Holy shit. Fuck. Hey, just stop it already. The instructor's gonna get mad at me. Odds of Chloe getting chewed out by the instructor now at 99%, Puyo. Hehehe, Kero. Fuck me, that fucking frog. It's like, oh my god. I don't know, is it alluding to Pepe or something? Well, I can't take this anymore. Good grief. Yare does it. Meow, Jaden, are you sure such a light warm-up was enough for you? No, I was just thinking it was time for a real warm-up. Right, Meow? Yeah. This time, let's check our ability to work as a team. If you take a gamble like last time, I really will punch you, okay? Sure, I'll just wait for you to get a rocket fist that can actually reach my face. So let me get this straight. Jaden has the hots for Meow, even though he's surrounded by really hot chicks. Damn, he must really love it. Then it's decided. Chloe, we should warm up a little too. Oh my god, it sounded very hard. Friendly unit Gunhild has registered as hostile? What? No! Oh, poor Chloe. Friendly unit Gunhild has initiated AMS surveillance and is now providing data to friendly units, Puyo. Enemy unit Chloe has begun accessing Super Tokyo Tower's anti-air cannons Sakura 1 and Asagao 1, Puyo. What about the collateral damage? I don't understand what's going on here, guys. She may try to hide it, but Chloe's totally on board with this. Just let me take all of you out. Instructor, none of this is my fault. I'll happily take first strike, Meow. I'm gonna eat everything up, not gonna leave a scrap for Koshka. If you and my target line up, I'll skewer you. Do it if you can, Meow. Meow! Jesus Christ, the meowing is not the best. Here they come. Let's go, Meow. Yeah! I'm so fired up I couldn't care less about that Battle Standard Festival of Peace. Talking about peace, guys. It wouldn't be fun any other way, Puyo. Okay, ready? Fight, Puyo.
クラブまで落ちたから晴れの海が待つならばすぐに飛んでゆこうそこはどんな場所地獄の空は青いのだろうかと泣く君へ限りある正義をこれ祈る絆がつなぐから果てた摩天楼の影愛を引く僕のポストルース助けなんかいらない重力などない我は不屈のカントレッドナイトどう手を蹴って焼け流れた魂あがない右手に払って
Fuck me, I think I have a boner.